Hey guys, and welcome. It's Chef Jason Morris, your Ace Hardware grilling expert, hanging out here today in the Ace Barbecue Pit studio. And I'll tell you, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click on your post notifications and subscribe to this channel, and you'll get notified when all of our videos are live. I'll tell you, I'm super excited because today we're cooking on the big green egg, and we're gonna do a little bit of pork belly burnt ends, which I'll tell you what, is absolute barbecue magic. So let's dive in here. Let's get a little bit of prep done and let's get cooking. So we've got 2 pounds of pork belly, and the first thing we do is take that out of the package, and now I'm actually gonna go through and kind of pat this dry on all edges, top and bottom and everything. Then we're gonna go through here and now trim this fat down. I like about an 1/8 inch of fat across this entire surface, just making sure that I've got more opportunity for the smoke and the rub to really get in there and season that belly. So we have the front all trimmed and ready to go. And like I said, I'm going down to about an 1/8 inch because I really want to make sure I have more smoke and seasoning that really work their way into the belly. Now, we're going to flip the backside over. We're just checking for any connective tissue or silver skin that may be back here, and we'll trim that off as well. Now, I'm going to let this sit, dry out a little bit for about 30 minutes. We'll come back. We'll show you how we get it cubed, seasoned, and then ready for the big green egg. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get the big green egg all fired up and ready to go today. Our cooking temperature is gonna start at 300 degrees. We're gonna let this warm up for just a little bit, get it up into that 200 degree mark. Then we're gonna add the convEggtor because today we are setting up for indirect heat. So we'll go ahead, let this warm up. We'll come back, show you how we add that convEggtor. So we're hovering right about 200 degrees. Now it is time to get the convEggtor in. And as you notice, we've got the legs up. I have that drip tray inserted in there, but now it'll give me a chance to put the grill grate on. And this is where we're cooking that pork belly today. So we'll go ahead and close it, get it adjusted, maintain it at 300 degrees. So we're looking to make these into about 2-inch cubes. So what I'll do first is start off with 2-inch planks. We'll get this all set and cut and ready to go. And then we'll turn these guys sideways and now make those cubes, getting us some really nice 2x2 cubes. So then go ahead and get those tossed into the bowl, and then we're gonna season them up. Pretty interesting today. We've got a fun little variation we're gonna do on that traditional mustard binder. So we're gonna actually use a little bit of our Low Country Carolina mustard barbecue sauce to help as a binder today. What I love about that, we've got onions in there, we've got brown sugar. We really have a lot of flavor, unlike traditional mustard that will just tend to bitter out a little bit. Now, we always say season as light or as heavy as you want. We're doing a 50-50 today of Oink and Rub. So we'll go ahead, season that up. And I think I say the recipe calls for about 3/4 cup of each. But again, season it heavier if you want heavier, or lighter if you want lighter. Now, we'll go ahead and get this all mixed up. Then we're gonna let it sit for 20 minutes so it has a really nice chance to soak in. Don't forget too, if you're looking to add some flavor, you want to enhance this, make it a little bit stronger, richer smoke flavor, chunks are a great way to do it. We added a couple chunks of apple in there. Definitely you could add post oak or pecan or maple, but we put some apple in there to get it all flavored up and ready to go. And now we're gonna go ahead and put those pork belly bites on here to get them all ready to go. Now, we'll give them some space, let them breathe, let them do their thing, and before you know it, these are gonna turn into pork belly burnt ends. We've got them all loaded on. Now, something to be aware of, guess what? I also made sure I was right over the drip tray because I want all these beautiful pork drippings to go right into that drip tray and not onto my convEggtor. So we'll shut the lid, keep it adjusted at 300 degrees. We're gonna let them go about 2.5 hours or until they reach that 190 degree internal temp. Well, we are right at 2 hours. These guys temped at 193 degrees. Look at those tasty, beautiful little nuggets. So we'll go ahead and get these guys off. We're gonna put them into a pan now, just like that. We're gonna go ahead and add a little bit more seasoning. We'll show you how we get them all sauced up, then back on here for the glaze. So I use this opportunity when it comes time to glaze to just add a little punch of seasoning. So we're gonna add a little bit more rub-a-dub, and now we're gonna do that high altitude barbecue sauce to really give it that good finish, but also a little bit of fire honey too. All right, so we get that fire honey in there. That's gonna add some sweetness. Now, we're gonna go ahead and mix this up. Then we're gonna adjust the big green egg up to 350 degrees. We'll let this cook and glaze for about 15 minutes. There you have it. Those are absolutely fantastic, perfectly glazed. We're gonna head back in the kitchen, get these guys plated up. Oh man, cannot wait for quality control. The smells are absolutely fantastic. The neighbors were wondering what we were cooking today here in the studio, and I said, well, I mean, pork belly burnt ends, because who doesn't do that on their big green egg? Absolutely easy, super fast, and I'll tell you, they came out, I think, pretty solid. From a doneness standpoint, man, we got them exactly where we wanted. Nice and juicy, nice and tender, and then glazed them off at the end. And we went with a little bit less glaze. You can obviously go with more if that's what you want, but talk about a fantastic dish. This is a great appetizer, something fun to enjoy when you're having people over to your house, and more. So don't forget, like we always say, be sure to subscribe to the Ace Hardware YouTube channel. Click on those post notifications, because that's when you will be notified when all of our recipes go live. And then be sure to leave us your questions and comments and let us know what you'd like to see, and definitely how we can be more helpful. Coming up at the end of today's video, we have some more amazing big green egg videos for you to see as well. A lot of cool things going on, the big green egg, that we're excited to share with you. But I will tell you what, man, again, every time I do this, they say to the victor go the spoils, and I will tell you what, I'm excited for little quality control. I've been eyeing this guy right here. I went with the crispiest burnt end of all because, you know, I just figured, why not? Cheers.